Hello, Duck from the future here. So we did a few games on stream, twitch.tv TehCrazyDuck. There's no intro, there's no plugs, and I'm kind of interacting with chat, but they were good games, so enjoy. We're just going to put them up on YouTube, but I don't have the chat on screen, whatever. It's kind of just enjoying. So if the commentary is a little bit weird, that's okay. No plugs, so we're going to do them right now. The one thing that's really important for these games is I'm trying to learn Catan and improve, so feel free in the comments section to grill me, give any critique, timestamps, things I did wrong, things I can improve, things we can improve and learn from. That's what the whole channel is about. So go down in the comments, give it. If you want to do the YouTube things, you can do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But enjoy the games, enjoy the games. Oh, here we go. We're playing Catan. We got to look at the board. We got to get the board. It's going up, quap. Waddle, waddle. Here we go. So I'm placing second here. If you haven't played Catan, it's going to be a learning curve. I'm learning along right with you. Yeah, I got engaged. I've got a wedding coming up. We're looking here. I see low wheat, a lot of wood. There's a lot of wood. So I'm looking at the 639, as much as that sounds weird to you. I'm looking at the low ore. There's a little bit of wheat and a little bit of sheep. I might not be able to do much with the ore, actually. So where else can I go? We have the 5411. Where's the wheat port? It's way up there. That's kind of bad. I might get stuck out of ore on the way back, but there's so much wood I don't need it. The sheep's going to be really tricky if I don't take, like, the 4810 gives me a decent amount of sheep, too much wood. I kind of feel like the 639 is kind of where I want to be placing here for the rare ore and a little bit of wheat. I might be able to get a sheep on the way back, but all the sheep doesn't really pair well with that. There's not enough to go full ore wheat sheep. This is my worst part. Let's put a GL in the chat here. This is my worst part is finding a good placement here. I think this sheep is actually going to be really scarce here. But 1136 is so bad on production. Maybe I just take the 8410, take the 10 sheep, a little bit more wheat. We'll point to a port. We'll be kind of protected down there. I'm going for it. I don't think I'm too worried about the ore. Yeah, everyone's showing up in chat. I'm not good enough to be able to play this game and read chat at the same time, so we're gonna see how it goes. Thanks for showing up, guys. How do I get out of mod view? I don't like mod view. Settings. Switch to non-mod settings. Switch to mod settings. This doesn't help me at all. I don't know what's going on. I think the sheep is more important. A little bit higher wheat, a little bit more sheep. The 8 wood, I honestly don't care about. The brick, I don't care about at all. I think I can get enough on the way back. This is going to sound crazy to you. I like the 10311. I like the 5411. I like the 91011. Anywhere on this 11 is actually probably okay. 6311 is a little bit funky. We'll see what's available for us. Yeah, so things that have happened since I've last live streamed. I've gotten engaged. Got a wedding coming up later this year. It's going to be a fun one. Ray's going to be there. That'll be exciting. Ray's attending. She made the cut. Ray and I have been friends for, I don't know, 12, 13 years. Yeah, 693. I was looking there also. Good placement. All the bricks at the top. I'm going to get kind of stuck. I mean, honestly, like 843 point to the wood port is kind of crazy with the double 8s. We've been doing Catan. I got let go from my job, so I've been on the fun employment train. Then I just got a new job starting next week, which is very exciting news. I've been out of work for like a year. All right, you're taking that free road up there. You've got all the resources, but really low ore, really low sheep. Honestly, I feel like I need some sort of ore. I think it's been maybe 10 or 11 years. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at this 8510. A lot of wood production. Just take the 3-to-1 port here and just go cranking out. We've got a little bit of ore, a little bit of wheat, a little bit of sheep. We can kind of make some moves, maybe build over to the 10-3-11. Where did I place first or second? Where's orange going to place? Orange needs ore. If orange gets one of these ore slots, they're going to be very dangerous with the ore wheat sheep setup. If they get the 8, 5, 10, they're going to be very dangerous with a big road setup. So if they're taking that, 10, 3, 11, 10, 9, 2, where's blue placing? This is important. This is important. And if you're wondering where I'm at on my Catan journey, if I'm good at it, I would say I thought I was pretty good, and then it turns out, nah, not super good. I'm improving, but I'm learning. So, how do we do this? So we are doing the thing still. Anyone that gifts a sub gets timed out for 5 minutes, but anyone who you gift it to gets timed out for 5 minutes. So Ray, you got to time out Potato for 5 minutes, and then also now Potato gets timed out for 10 minutes. No, maybe we'll give you a pass. No, don't monetize this channel. Don't give me money. I don't need money. I'm doing fine. Warning. Anyone else gift a sub or subs or does any bits, you get timed out. Fair warning. Okay. 8, 5, 10's available. So do I go crazy with the sheep? I mean, the other thing, get a little bit of everything. The 6, 3, 11, that just seems awful. 6, 3, 11 can go to orange. Yeah, but you don't know what kind of job I'm working with. 10, 3, 11 feels like something that is really dangerous if orange has. The trick for me is I don't know if I want to point down or up. I think pointing to the 10, 9, like if I'm orange here, there's two choices. If I go 10, 3, 11, right? I think I'm leaning that way. That's going to give me enough ore. That's going to give me a little bit more sheep. We can kind of make some moves with it. Orange cannot take this spot. I have to play defensively here. They could take the 6, 11, 3. They'll be getting a little bit of ore, no wood, or they can take the 10, 9, 2, a little bit more ore, but that's just a lower production slot. And I have a 50-50. I think what I want to do, this is going to sound crazy. Where's the sheep port? Way over here. I think I want to take the 10, 3, 11 and point up and waste a road, incentivizing orange to take the 6, 3, 11, because if I get the 6, 3, 11, that's dangerous. And so we want them to be incentivized to take the 6, 3, 11 over the 10, 9, 2, because I don't want them to have coordinated 9s. And if they do take the 10, 9, 2, I have a really good setup. So this is going to be my plan. Are they ever going to take the 6, 11, 12? They could just race me that way. I think this is my move. I'm going to point up. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. And they just immediately, they didn't even think about it. They didn't even think about it. And check this out. Who has brick? Does anyone have a brick? I'm going to try and trade for a brick, but I don't even know if anyone has brick. I don't really work on the card tracking at this point in time. It's going to be an interesting one. Goal number 1, 11, 3, 6. Goal number 2, 3 to 1 port. Goal number 3, upgrade our 10, 11, 3. As crazy as that sounds. I'm going to pass. And now we get a chit chat. It's going to go a little bit slow. We need to try and trade for 2 brick. I think orange is going to be pushing to the 6, 2 more frequently than pushing to the 6, 11, 12. They need to get the ore. They're going to be very dangerous with ore wheat sheep. Blue has a ton of wood, no wood port. Red has a ton of nothing, really. I wonder if we can try and get blue to plow the 6 ore for orange. I'm going to type it and I'm going to get ready for it. I'm practicing my table talk. I don't think there's any brick out there, but if we can get blue to take this spot instead of this spot, orange is going to be in a much worse spot. I kind of want to take from orange. I think I'm going to take the brick. See if anything like this helps. What can we do to get blue to go one further over? And I don't really want to hold at 7. Let's see if maybe we can get a wheat. There's so much wood, nobody really needs wood. I'm learning, I'm trying some things here. What about one of these? I don't really want to trade my ore for a wheat. I'm trying to see what I can do here. I don't want to take a brick yet. I think I'm going to hold. I think I'm going to be a little bit patient. I'm going to pass and be patient. Okay. Blocking the brick is helpful. Orange on the 6 ore is really, really scary. Yeah, neither of us have brick. What do I need to get up here? I need 2 brick. 2 brick, 2 wood. Maybe soloing orange this early is bad, but realistically, orange getting on the 6-2 is so dangerous. They have a really, really strong setup. I didn't think about the 6-2 when I was doing my placement. Either way, we might be able to fight if we get to the 6-3-11, and no one's going for it right now. I'm going aggressive on the trades. I'm going real aggressive on the trades. Haven't backfired with the 6 yet. Orange takes a development card. That's great news. I don't think this is going to happen, but I think I'm just going to do a 4 for 1. Maybe we'll do a 2. I don't think anyone has brick. So I think I'm just going to go up to the 6-3-11. Try and get some brick here. I don't need the brick that bad, but if we can move the target onto orange, if we can get to the 11 and trade brick to blue. I'm thinking. And then once we get our first city, is it maybe the 410 because we need the wheat? Or do we bump over to the 510? Like maybe it's 6-3-11, 510. Moving around is really tricky with the low brick, even just with the 11, you know. 3-1 is helpful. I think it might be 1, 3-1, 2, 5-10, 3. Is red ever going to try and backtrack to the 5-10? If I can get to the 5-10, I'm in a really good spot with the 3s and the 10s. So we're doing okay. Yeah, if you guys have Catan questions, let me know, but I would say I'm for sure not an expert. Not a lot of wheat out here. I don't think anyone has this trade, but worth a shot. The ore should be more valued than this right now, but I can't do anything with my hand. So I think I'm going to have to hold again. As crazy as that sounds, I think I got to hold. Okay, we're 1 brick away. I can't get a brick, but I'm also a wheat away from an upgrade, right? Do I just take pure production or do I take more ore? Can't do it for a wheat. Maybe I could do it for a wheat. Maybe I'll keep that in mind on my turn. Sheep for wheat gives me action. Okay, you took an ore. That was a really aggressive. Check this out. I'll get my ore and my wheat back. Look at that. We've got the city in hand. Not exactly what we wanted. Hoping for no 7 now. But that was an interesting trade. He was looking for the wheat. I realized that the wheat gives me a city. He stole the ore. No 7. Do I take the 311, 10? It just seems so low production. I think the 10-4-8 is just going to be smarter. So let's just go for it. Let's go for it. The wheat's going to be helpful, especially when we're on low wheat. Might be able to get some trades. Yeah, I think it's 1, 3-1, 2, 5, 10, 3. Those are our 3 goals. Nervous about orange. They've already got 1 knight. They have, if they get on the 6th, they've got a great ore wheat sheep setup. They can buy a lot of development cards and push army. Blue has a ton of wood. Red has a little bit of wood and the wood port and a little bit of brick, but they don't really have much going on, to be honest with you. I'm not too concerned about red. I'm really worried about orange at army and blue if they get to the 3-1. All right, getting some wood. I look scary with the 3-1 port. All right, orange got the 6-2. That's very dangerous. I think we want to be blocking our 5 wheat here is our next block. Aggressive knight doesn't make any sense. But we're just going to block orange. We'll take one of those wood back. Kind of can't really do anything, but if you have a knight, if you're ever playing Catan competitively and you have a knight, especially, look at that, block the wheat, great news. You have a knight, it's like 9 out of 10 times, maybe even more, is worth using it defensively. It's much better to unblock yourself because look, now orange is stuck with it on the 5. Orange is stuck with it on the 5. They can't move it. If it's like 3 or 4 orbits, that's way worse than just stealing an extra wood for me, especially when they already got the settlement. Like they didn't need that extra card. If you know I have wood and you need wood, go for the wood. If not, what are you doing with it? You know? Keeping an eye out for this package. Keeping an eye out for this package. I'm waiting for a package. Uh-oh. First time chatter. You can't bother me. Oh, yeah, you can bother me. Can we ban this dude? Yeah, we don't need promotion stuff. No, thank you. All right. There's our settle. No 7 gets us the settle. Okay. Let's see if we can do a brick non-block here. I think I'm going to be trading this. Red has none. I think I got to rob orange. I don't know if orange has any brick. I had the settle in hand. I am indeed waiting for a package. I don't think anyone has brick here. In which case, we just pass. I don't think red's going to beat me to the 11-3-6 in almost any scenario. But they got the brick. They're the ones that can do it. Yeah, and I have to sign for it. Okay, that's a dev card. That's kind of a free dev card. Not just doing ore for sheep. That doesn't make any sense for me. What are you going to do with your sheep? In a really weird spot. What can we do? I mean, a 10 or a 3 gives us 2 dev cards. 8 gets us really close to the settle. 7, that's going to be robbing me most likely, probably on the 4 wheat. Orange seems to think I'm scary just because I got a city. It's on the 4 brick. What the heck? Okay. I don't think anyone has brick, but I'm going to give it a shot here. The low brick game is kind of funky. Yeah, I know there's no brick to trade. I'm just seeing if there's anything. Worth a shot, worth a shot. Okay, we've got a robber defensively. So if it's on the 4 brick, don't care. I didn't... Okay. Blue gets on the ore. I think it's pretty much going to be the 6 ore or the 5 wheat the rest of the game being blocked. The 9 brick doesn't make any sense. The 9 brick doesn't make any... I mean, that's hilarious that it comes through. But it doesn't really help. It doesn't really hurt orange that much right now. Okay. 8 or a 4 gives us the settle. So let's check this out. Wheat for a wood ore. I don't think that's going to happen. And then we're going to bring it back down to a wheat for a wood. I might have to do 2 wheat for a wood. I need this to happen. Who just got wood? Orange got wood. Blue got it. I can trade with blue. We can 4 for 1 for the brick. Take the 6 through 11. Objective 1, done. Objective 1, done. Next move. Do I want to go for the 5-10 or do I want to go for the 3-1? Do I want to go for the 5-10 or the 3-1? This is where I'm like, I'm not great at prioritizing the next step here. I don't know. I think the 3-1 gives me more flexibility. The 5-10 gives me just better production overall because I'm not really going to be trading anything. We're going to have our ore cranking out. We're going to have our wheat cranking out. We're going to have our sheep cranking out. I just want to be going dev cards. I don't need the 3-1. I'm just going to be trading in my wood. 3-1 second, 5-10 first. So we need to get 2 roads up here. We have our defensive knight. 5-10 is our main priority. If we get an upgrade, we're going with the 10-3-11. And that's due to get more ore. Right? Keeping an eye out for a package. Keeping my eye out for a package. Let's see. How are you guys enjoying the Catan so far? What do you think? Should we get music playing? Like what do you think we need to be working on here? I'm enjoying the competitiveness. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position. My start was great with realizing the 6-3-11. Orange, we need to keep them away from getting dev cards. 7 out's great. Check this out. They're going to block me. They're not going to block me. I don't even need to use my knight. Doesn't matter. We're just going to pass. You're not really following it that well. You're trying to get 10 points. You have to build around. You're just trying to get points. You got to get to 10. You get 2 points if you have the longest road, as if it's higher than 5. 2 points if you have the biggest army that's over 3. Right now you can see red has 2 army. Orange has 2 army. Nobody has a big road network. Settlements, you need to collect your cards, the dice roll. Cities, you need to collect your cards as the dice roll. Development cards, you need to collect your cards as the dice roll. Red just got army. All right. So I don't think it's going to be a kind of competitive army game with all the ore wheat sheep, but I think going dev cards, upgrades, and kind of build around is going to be where I want to be. I need to use my knight now defensively on this 10, and I think I want to put it on, as crazy as this sounds, I think I want to put it on the 5 wheat, which is going to be tougher for me to block once I get over there, but the wheat's going to hurt everyone more than anything else. If we get 2 11s roll, we'll bump over to the 5-10. If we get 1 11 roll, not sure yet. Not sure yet. Trying to think. Because like if I build up 1, I mean, red's not going there. I don't think I'll get blocked, but it's kind of tricky. Kind of tricky. Definitely having an interesting old time here. All right, red's at 7. There's the sheep. I might be able to trade the sheep for 2 brick. Okay. Let's see if I can get a brick non-block with red. I mean, none. I don't like this move. Do I take a dev card or do I take a... Let's see if anyone has a brick. I mean, I don't think red's actually doing all that hot. They just happen to have army and road. So I think I'm gonna... take the 3-1 port. I so don't know. Because if I take the 3-1 port, I'm just a brick away. If I take up here, I'm still a little bit further, and the 3-1 port might help me. I don't know if anyone's pushing for the 5-10. I don't think it's that critical based on what the rest of the game is. Just a 3-1, build here, take the 8, and just start kind of upgrading. Might be a little bit more efficient. $11 gets me there. Red red looks scary because they've got 7 points, but realistically, army and road are not that scary when they only have such low production. They've got 11, 4, 5, 4, 3, 8, 4, and the 4 is blocked. I think orange is still the scariest. They might be taking army in a minute. They're not building to the 5-10 either. Let's go for a brick non-block again. See if anyone has it. 5, 4, 3. I'm going to have to steal from red. Okay. Try it once more. What's orange want for the brick? Like I'm giving the brick non-block. I'm giving it a good shot. Give me that 3-1. Give it a few seconds. Give it a few seconds. A little bit of a waiting game. No one's really given trades. Like 2 for 1 card is pretty helpful here. I think we're just gonna pass. Yeah, the cactus is the desert. So in a normal game of Catan, that's where the robber starts. It's basically just a dead space. Finally, a little bit of ore coming through. Might be able to upgrade our 3, 10, 11. We actually have that in hand if we do our... Well, no, we don't because we don't have the 3-1 yet. Been a low ore game for me, which is funny because I have one of the 2 cities. Should I be worried about blue? They don't have any sheep. Blue has no sheep. They're only trying to get to the ore port. Red is trying to get to the wheat port, but that doesn't really matter too much. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my priority still. The 5-10 is really good for me. The second city, I don't know if that makes me look too scary or if I just want to go 2 more dev cards. I think I'd rather get the 3-1 settlement. We're just looking for an 11. Just need an 11. Give me an 11. 12 with no one on it. Yeah, there's 1 dead space. I'm so bad at reading chat. My package arrived yet? Do I have a package yet? No 7, no 7. If you roll a 7, you have more than 7 cards, you have to discard half. Okay, there's the 7. I think we're going to keep a little bit more flexibility here. I'm not sure exactly what to discard. 11 gets us the settle still. I mean, I think orange is like red's so scary at 7. I really don't think red's that scary. I don't see their path to victory. You can bump them down to 5 and go up to 5 yourself with a knight, which you may have. Right there. Yeah, red's not that scary. Red's still not that scary, especially when you bump them down to 5. They don't have a good development card production. 11. Okay, red has left the game. Let's see if we can do this first. Does anyone want an ore for a brick? And then back up, I'm going to try and go sheep for a wheat. And if I don't get either of these, we're going to take a dev card. Does anyone want a sheep? Did red DC or did he just like rage quit? All right, we're going sheep for wheat with orange. I'm going dev cards. We're going to see what we can do. Kind of cleared our hand a little bit. I do need to go to the bathroom. I am waiting for a package. Oh my God, the 10s. The 10s are crazy. Now I'm wishing that I went back up to that 5-10 over here. That's where we want to be. A little bit more wheat. Dev. Probably not going to get army, but we might be able to get some good stuff. There haven't been a single 11 roll since I've been on it. I think. Maybe there's been one. Blue's at the ore port now. Now we can block the 6 ore. 6 ore hurts blue and orange. Red's out of it. So the 5 wheat's not as bad. And I'm going to be on the 5 wheat at some point in theory. Orange gets their 3-1. Orange's next move is going to be going to the 5-10 also. Any 9s is going to hurt. Okay. So orange is going to have that 5-10. They have it pretty much in hand. I can't really do anything about that. Which means I think I actually just lose. I think this is a losing game to orange. Orange is going to win if they get the 5-10. And we can't really feed the bot road. They're playing well. I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't know why you're blocking their sheep. Doesn't really hurt anyone. I mean, take from orange, thank you. I should be entertaining. I should be doing something entertaining. I don't have anything to do that's entertaining. I mean, you know what? If we get this 3-1, we can always just bump to the 8-3 over here. If the 5-10's gone, get a little bit more wheat production. We really just need more 4s to rolls than 5s, and then we're okay. But there's a little bit more nuance to that, actually. Kind of just waiting simulator a little bit. All right, blue just like forgot to click the button. That's okay. I mean, I don't think I can actually do anything here. I don't think I can do anything here. I have like a really weird hand. Okay, so if I can't do anything here, what about something like that? What can we do to try and do something with our hands then? I mean, I'm stuck at 8. That's terrible. All right, I guess I got to pass. I don't really know what to do. Passing with 8 cards feels awful. Okay, that's a brick or a wheat. 11 or 4 gets us there. Or a 10 or a 3. I really don't want to have to 3-for-1 my ore, though. That would be juicy in the worst way. Like eggs. Juicy eggs. No, thank you. I mean, soloing the 9 brick doesn't really do anything, but it does make it harder for orange to get there. But no one's going to trade me brick because the bot is a bot, and then blue doesn't have any brick. The 5 wheat rolls, not good, not good. Helping out orange. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a 7 yet. We're making moves. We're making moves. We're doing just dandy. Doing fine. Doing fine. Another 5. Oh, man. I mean, orange can't settle yet. No 7. Okay, there's the 7. I think that's kind of our play. I need to rob orange for a wheat. I need to take the dev card. That is awesome. That is great news. Okay, we need to keep track of how many cards there are. We might be able to sneak the 5-10 if orange can't get it. If we have, I mean, there's 2 brick and a wood in hand for orange. There's 2 brick out there. If an 8 rolls, I might be able to plow orange. The thing is, if I get stuck there, then like that's about 2. But orange is probably going to use one of the brick. I think they have it in hand. They have a wheat, they have a brick, they have a wood. I think orange has it in hand. So what do I need to do with my mono here? I need a mono wheat. Let's see how much wheat gets rolled. Holy smokes. Orange definitely has it. They citied. I think I can mono the brick here. I think they have 2 brick in hand. Oh, man. Can I get there? We've got a wood, 2 brick. I don't know how you would help me with that. You just have ore. Dang. Okay. I'm just going to go for... I'm going to go for a brick. I'm going to kind of hold. I don't think going for it that's not a good mono. I think that kind of gave away that I have a mono, but if orange can't get there... Okay, we've got 1 in hand. How many brick are out there? Red has 3 brick. Red has 3 brick. Okay. I have the plow in hand. I have the plow in hand. Orange can't make it. I've got it. I think I have it. I think I have it with the brick mono. Holy smokes. I mean, my hand is insane. I think I got that. I think I'm good. I think this is going to be a good mono for brick. If orange doesn't do anything, no 7, no 7, no 7. Okay, I need to think. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. I think this will get me there. We're just going to mono the... Well, now what do I block here? Who's my biggest competition? I guess it's still kind of orange, right? I got a second brick. Let's try this. Is anyone dumb enough to do this? Try and trade it away. I think this is obvious. But I'm going to give it a shot. Anyone want to do this? Anyone want some brick? I've got to go for it. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. Take the 510. Pass. I'm in a great spot. That really hurt orange. That's great news. That is super great news. Now, how do we get army from him? I don't know if we can get army from him. But we're in a good spot to be pulling a bunch of dev cards. There's at least 10 left. Can crank out here. It's going to hurt everyone else. Do we go down to the 3-8 or do we just bump to the 8 wood and just try and get production now? That was a great turn. Whoops, I zoomed in. I'm sorry. I nobody panicked. No, mostly me. Is my package here yet? What's going on? This is a good game. 6-6-7-6. No development cards are hidden, which means nobody has any monos or road building or points or anything. All right. We can get to the 3-1. We need an 11 or a 6 to roll. Or a 10. That's another city on the 5-10. Maybe on the 6-3-11. Holy smokes. Where do I city? 6-3-11. I think the more wheat is more helpful, actually. Or do I just take the settle here? For a sheep, that feels awful. Let's take the 5-10. We've got so much ore already. It's going to make us a little bit harder to block. And let's drop one road down to the 8 so I don't 7 out. We've got 2 open cell slots. I can put us to 9, right? We can be at 9 with a sheep, 2 sheep, 2 wheat, 1 wood, puts us to 9. Development cards all day to get to 10. I've got win condition. I know you're supposed to find that earlier in the game, but I feel great. And look at my production. I got 3 cities and 1 pretty solid slot up there. Could even just go settle city victory point. Like, we've got so many options here. So many options. Blue takes road. They're going to be at 8. Keep that in mind. I could honestly city road, 2 roads here, a wood, an 8 rolls and a 4 or a 5 rolls. We've got winning rolls, right? Winning combinations here. We have winning combinations. There's 2 roads right there. 5 or a 4 with no 7 gets me the win. 5 or a 4 with no 7 gets me the win. Okay. All the wood is gone. Red, the bot should start cranking out roads, I suppose. They are not taking any roads. The bot's going crazy. I mean, even an 8 and a 5 or a 4 could get us there. 8 and a 5 or a 4 could get us there. I'm going to take road. Let's try and see if I can get a wheat first. Maybe 2 for a wheat. People think I'm trying to settle. I'm trying to pop. I'm trying to scoop out one of those cards. Okay. Not getting the wheat. I think I need to take road here. Put me at 9 points. I'm the danger zone. 5 or a 4 gets me a win in hand. Settle gets me a win. Blue 7 out. Great news. Maybe I should have tried to go sheep for... No, because I needed to get... No 3-1 the whole game, by the way. No 3-1, but we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot for the win. I'm in a bad spot if my package comes. We do need to take a quick breather after this game because I need to go to the restroom. Okay. 8 wood is a really odd block for me. I would be blocking the 5 wheat. The thing is, if I lose road, I'm not too worried, you know? I mean, I still have it. Okay. 10, 3, 11, 6 gets me there. 10, 3, 11, 6. 10, 3, 11, 6. But there's so few victory points. I think it's pretty high likelihood. I don't think anyone's going to trade for me. I don't think I have it unless I'm being dumb. I think I just got to pull for it. That's it. That's 10. Got there. All right. GG, GG. I need to go to the restroom real quick. Let's take a look at the stats. No, almost no 6s. That's very funny. More 4s. More 4s than 6s. Almost more 3s and 10s than 6s. GG, GG. Let's take a look at the stats here. Let's take a look at the stats here just real quick. All right. Cool. I'm gonna be back in just a second.